Well, dude, Carter,
What, Stoked Water?
you're the most Canadian person I know, bro.
And Ben tells him that every time he sees him.
And I love it. I love it. It's I hope you take it as a compliment, but I just think you're so funny, dude. Like everything you say is just like effortlessly funny, and it's got the Canadian accent to it. So it just adds like a little pizzazz to it.
It goes both ways. I think you Americans are pretty funny too, but you guys are basically Canadian where you're from. So every American friend I have talks all the time about how funny I am, but I don't think I'm like that funny, but
It's just shit. It's just how you say
Canadians
it.
are different, man. We just shit talk all the time. So
I feel like I've developed a little bit more of a Canadian accent being up here.
Oh,
I feel like now I'm
definitely.
playing into just the smidge that I have as a Minnesotan.
you're day 3 here, right?
Yeah, day 3.
In the last 3 years.
It's like that.
Another week.
But it,
Yeah, give me a week.
yeah, dude, it happens fast. Because think, if we went to Australia, there's no way we would just start. I mean,
No.
we'd start a little bit, you
But
know.
my
You'd say,
parts girl's Australian, so it's like
yeah,
there's
I guess
days I want to talk back to her in Australian. It's be funny because it's just
we start sounding really Canadian.
yeah, 100%.
Carter,
Yeah.
we came up here 3 years ago and Ben called you one night. I think that was after a long night at the bar. And he said, Carter, say the most Canadian thing you can to me. And what did
Just
Carter say?
Canadian to me.
You were like, oh, some
Up talk, up
Yeah.
talk.
No, this. Oh yeah, okay, I know what that's about. I had a friend that I played hockey with, and he was from Tuktoyaktuk, like Northwest Territories. So they basically live like on the ocean over there, and it's like the Arctic. This is how this happened. How I got this line. But we were at a hockey, it was an all sports like event tournament. Like it's basically like called Arctic Winter Games,
Mhm.
and it was in where were we? Grand Prairie, Alberta. So Red Plate. Yeah,
Yep.
Red Plate. Do you
Red
guys
Plate.
know Alberta? Hey, Red Plate. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Is that
those
why
red
people have been
plates-
throwing shit at us when we're driving through
Yeah, I
our
was like, I
rental
think
cars?
we're
That's
red
fine.
plate.
Yeah, you guys are in a rental Red Plate though, so you're exempt. Oh, I love I don't give a hell where you're from, what you do, or what you are. I just support anyone's business.
So if Justin Trudeau walked in
Definitely
here,
not him. No, I don't support his business.
would you let him rent a sled from you?
Hell no. I would drag him out of here.
Really?
100%. And I'll call everyone I know. to help.
So Carter's how I got all of my my COVID news
I didn't
from
finish
for
the
what was
Tuktoyaktuk.
going on.
Oh, yeah, what's the
sorry,
Tuktoyaktuk
sorry,
story?
Oh, I don't
sorry,
mean to
sorry,
interrupt you. I promise.
No, 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 no,
This.
no, no, no. Carry on.
So
Sorry.
we were in Grand Prairie, Alberta, and they kind of made like an athletes lounge at all these events when they do it. So we were in there, and you get to hang out and meet like all other athletes, like wherever they're from, right? And there was this team of like volleyball player Russian girls. I think it was Russia. We were all in grade 10 this time. So like these chicks were like dimes to all these kids from up north, right?
Of course.
And our friend
You guys are
Kevin
yeah.
like goes up to one of these chicks and he's like, oh man, he's like no more than like 5'5", but he would like F you up. Like he was yoked. And he was like
Like my
crazy.
buddy Evan.
And
He did 20 pull-ups today.
yeah, okay, he
Put that thing up close, yeah.
cheated.
They
He was
were probably
taking it.
they were some pretty weak pull-ups, Ev.
Long story short, says this chick, says, hey, I'm from Tuktoyaktuk, you wanna fuck? And she no shit, like literally turned around and kicked him right in the nuts.
No way.
What?
Like just dropped
They
him.
did put him on. Yeah, I was like, put him on the ground.
Dropped him, yeah. All of us just like pissed ourselves laughing. It was
I
the
bet.
funniest thing I ever seen. And he was like this little
Yeah,
like
tough.
solid like in a kid. And oh my god, it was hilarious. But he had no filter. He was crazy.
You kind of got to respect the guy for shooting a shot, though.
Yeah. And it's
that.
funny because his name is Kevin Craig Nicktuck from Tuck.
From
Jeez.
Tuktoyaktuk.
So Kevin Craig Nicktuck from Tuktoyaktuk. So it was always funny.
That's some
Yeah.
that's some Canadian lingo right there.
Probably one of the best hockey players I played with back then. He was solid.